a personal story that I wanted to share with you guys. Don't worry, it's not going to be dark or sad or depressing. It's going to be nice and uplifting, I think. So while this goes live, it would have been my dad's 53rd birthday. And I only bring this up because I haven't really talked about it very publicly or shared much about it very publicly, mostly because I don't want to bother people with that. I've only done maybe one video about it, but that was, again, something more positive, and I'm going to keep going on a positive note with this. I wore this hat for this video, and I actually wore it all day to have a nice little tribute, a cute little thing that I wanted to do, something nice and sentimental instead of something sad. So this hat was the last hat that my dad ever owned, and my dad was always a hat guy, if you can tell by me. A lot of fashion kind of went back to me. I wear hats a lot, mostly because I'm lazy and I don't want to do my hair, and I think that was his excuse as well. But anyway, this was the last hat he ever owned, and it was given to me. I thought it was kind of sentimental and silly when I got it, but it's nice to have something like this. It's nice to have this little memento. I think that's the word. Yeah, memento, like Christopher Nolan movie Memento. Sorry for my ugly hair. I was wearing a hat. So I never touched it for, I think it'll be 4 years, I think, in January. I hadn't touched it in like 3 years, and then I used it as a prop in a previous video, and yeah, it's just this thing that reminds me of him, and it's something that doesn't make me sad. It makes me happy. And the whole reason I'm talking about my dad and hats is I used to spend a lot of Saturdays with my dad and watching football. And he was crazy like me, where it wouldn't just be the Husker game, it would be whatever's on. So we could be watching football from 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. sometimes. We'd even try and stay up late and watch the Pac-12 after dark games. So a lot of my love for college football comes from him, and if it wasn't for those Saturdays with my dad getting to spend countless hours watching football together, I don't think I would love this sport as much, and I don't think I'd be the man I am today. So I think it was very important, and it was a nice bonding experience to have. And I just, anybody out there that's lost a parent, lost a loved one even, there are still things that can make you happy and make you smile. And it's not always really sad. Most of the time, it's a lot happier than sad than you really think. If you think about it, I don't have a lot of sadness. I have a lot more happiness since my father passed, because it just made me realize how lucky I was to have a father that loved me as much as he loves me. Dang it, I was going to try to get through this without tearing up. And I love him, and I miss him every day, and I think I'm going to make that just a tradition that every year on his birthday I'm going to wear this hat. And I think it's something that'll always make me happy. So, didn't mean to get super serious or sad. That's just not usually what the show is, but it was a special occasion, and it's something I wanted to put out there. Positive thing, because there's a lot of negative things in the world, and I wanted to get something a little positive. And thank you so much once again for watching this episode, this very special, emotional episode of College Football Hangover.